Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I hope you all have a nice day today. My name is Puteri Balqis Binti Darman and I am from 3 BTMI Session 1. My number matrix is B061910439. My supervisor for this final year project 1 is Dr. Atira Binti Sufyan and my panel is Miss Atika Binti Slamet. So my title for this thesis is User Satisfaction with Online Education Platform During the Pandemic COVID-19. So, I will deliver my presentation start with background of study. In Malaysia, there is Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Cisco Webex meetings, and other office meeting software that provide the solution to the online classroom and teaching services. It is necessary to investigate whether these network education platforms can meet the needs of teachers and students, whether network teaching can complete the teaching tasks with high quality, or whether network education can become an effective means of special period education, and to make recommendations to promote network education development based on the finding of the research. Furthermore, in the past, the most common kinds of online education were attending public classes at prestigious universities and watching tutorial film produced by organization. During the epidemic, however, online education is primarily in the form of class-based teaching by their own school's teachers, which is a supplement to the original offline education. Previous research on online education platform satisfaction did not account for new characteristics introduced by the epidemic, such as ease of use and interaction quality. So next slide is problem statement of the research. Previous research on the satisfaction of online education platforms ignored that the new aspects introduced by the internet, such as ease of use and interaction quality. As a result, the devices and their software were not created with educational goals in mind, but they nonetheless make their way into educational environments. The diverse cultures and subcultures that make up human society, on the other hand, do not always easily blend. The likelihood of cultural conflict is increasing in an increasingly globalized society with increasingly different communities of people. This research cautiously treats into this global context. Lastly, is online technology were not created with education in mind. Online learning should follow the same methods in teaching as traditional learning settings. Next slide is research objective and research question. So there is a two research objectives were set up for achieving the goal and to better define which are: first, to identify what are the factors impacting user satisfaction with online education platforms. Second, to study what is the most significant factors affecting user satisfaction with online education platform. For the research question, first, what are the factors impacting user satisfaction with online education platforms? Second, what is the most significant factor affecting user satisfaction with online education platforms? So next is chapter 2 that covers literature review. Quality of interaction, quality of services, and platform availability is the independent variables, while user satisfaction is dependent variables. First, quality of interaction. There is a lot of research has gone into figuring out what aspects of interaction help with language and cognitive development. Anderson in 2003 defined student-to-student interaction as collaborative learning that promote cognitive learning gains as well as the development of social skills. Next is quality of services. The impact of service quality itself on user satisfaction was mostly driven by issues like rapid problem resolution, variety of course types, and learning extensions. Researchers have attempted to identify universal quality parameters, especially in the context of services. Next is platform availability, like platform suitability, service type, privacy, teaching type, functionality, platform design environment, and network technology environment are some of the contributing elements that influence user experience. Lastly, for the user satisfaction, because of the unique nature of service of online education itself, user satisfaction play an even more significant role. As a result, the purpose of this research is to see if students are content with the increased emphasis on innovative online learning methods. Next is hypothesis development. Hypothesis 1, the interactive quality of the online teaching platform has a significantly positive influence on user satisfaction. Hypothesis 2, the service quality of the online teaching platform has a significantly positive influence on user satisfaction. Hypothesis 3, the availability of the online teaching platform has a significantly positive influence on user satisfaction. Next is research design pragmatic, that it gives a solution to a real-world educational problem such as teaching terminology and adds to educational theory. Design research may also be known as design studies, design experiments, development or developmental research, formative research, or engineering research. So, it designed to both solve a real-world problems and to produce reusable design principles. It is well suited to help establish design theories for mobile learning. Next is data sources that founded in this research is primary data. Internal reports and data on user satisfaction with online education platforms in Malaysia serve as the primary sources of information. Next is secondary data, include material collected from journal, website, and newspaper. So next is data collection. This study employs the perspective of online learning as its tool of measurement. The perception questionnaire about online learning tries to elicit response from respondents to provide an evaluation of online learning satisfaction. The researchers designed the questionnaire utilized in this investigation. Before the questionnaire is utilized for actual data collection, preliminary tests are undertaken on respondents who share the same characteristic as the study population. After all data has been collected, the data analysis is the most crucial part of a study, as it is during this phase that the acquired data will be described and conclusions drawn. In this study, quantitative and qualitative data analysis methods were applied to the data collection and processing. Next is research location. This research is being conducted in the nation of Malaysia. The inquiry will mostly concentrate on students from University Technical Malaysia, Melaka. Next is questionnaire design. A Likert scale was applied to the user satisfaction survey items in this study. The point system ranged from 1 to 5, where 5 indicated strong agreement and 1 indicates strong disagreement. So, the higher the score, the greater the respondent agree with the statement. So, lastly is time horizon. Is the word used to identify the length of time a research is carried out. In this cross-sectional research, the respondents were recruited by judgment sampling. They were educated about the goal of the study and information gathering process. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching.